Hello everyone, Nurgleprobe here, and welcome to the next $5 EDH Commander deck. This week, or the two coming weeks, we're looking at Selvala as our commander. So this is a $5 deck for the Magic the Gathering online game, which you can get, as soon as you get Magic the Gathering online, you get 5 tickets, or event tickets as they are called, that you can use to trade with bots inside the game, and you can get these cards for $5. I've been using the MTGOtraders.com bots, and those are the prices that I've been working with. There are bots that have cheaper cards, but MTGO traders usually have everything you need right away, which makes it a bit more simple. Then you don't have to put, a different ticket into different bots and stuff like that. And they also store, if you buy something for $4.50, because one event ticket can't be split up into cents, so to speak. There's $1 for each ticket, and the bot will actually save the credit that's over from those tickets. So yeah. Anyway. Selvala Explorer Returned is what we're playing for the next 2 weeks, and I've been looking at some lists on what people have been doing with her already. One list, the most popular one I believe, is the life gain list that they've been playing with her, and it's basically you gain life, you get a lot of mana and life, and you win through life gain with different cards. I'm not that interested in that. I don't really think life gain is a fun win condition. It works. I've met it, it works, but it's not that fun. It doesn't really do any good fun plays, and I want to do fun plays. Or at least fun plays for me, not for my opponent maybe, but for me. The other one is the elf deck that they've been playing, because she is an elf herself, so they've been playing like an aggro green-white deck with Selvala as the commander, which I don't understand, because if you want to play a green-white aggro deck with elves, you should probably just pick a green-white aggressive elf commander instead of Selvala. Anyway, so what we're doing instead, we're using her ability to the best of our ability, which is basically, she has Parlay. She taps, everyone looks at their top card, or reveals their top card. For any non-land, I believe, that is revealed, you can gain 1 green mana and 1 life. Which means that we can play big spells quite early with Selvala. If we play turn 3, and on turn 4, if we play a land there, tap her, and we get really lucky and we get 4 hits in a multiplayer game, we have 8 mana on turn 4, which is just insane. And that is not counting if we played any like Solring, or I'm gonna pronounce it in Swedish, I'm sorry, Solring, and so on and so on. So what are we doing with this deck? We are, for the curve here, for the first, second, and 3 mana spells, first, second, for the 1, 2, and 3 mana spells, we actually have some utility, some removal, and some mana ramp just to get up into what we need. So we have like Kodama's Reach, not Krosan Grip, Cultivate, Awakening Zone, which is great, Forest Leak, Rampant Growth, 3 Visits, and so on and so on. We also have some artifacts that gives us mana, of course, Mana Vault, Soul Ring, and so on and so on. We also play Crystal Ball, and this is a card that gets played sometimes in certain decks. And the reason we play this is because we have some effect that's, well, first of all, we have Selvala, so if we scry 1, we can actually decide if we want that extra mana. If there's a land on top, we can put that on the bottom, and we can get, 1 more chance of getting that extra mana with her. We also have cards like Into the Wilds. Where's the other one? Lurking Predators, which is just bananas. So if your opponent plays anything, we can use Crystal Ball to check what's on top of our deck, and then try to control what we're playing, basically, or what we're getting from those effects. The main goal of the deck is, of course, to ramp up being able to play, and then being able to play our expensive Eldrazi creatures. These cards are not expensive to get, and that's why they're in this $5 deck. They're not as good as the bigger brothers of these cards, but they're still good. They still blow up stuff, they still do fun things when they enter the battlefield, and so on and so on. So the goal is basically to play these big creatures and be amazed with how much damage they will do. And hopefully your opponent won't hate you and kill you. One card that we're playing that usually is not played as well is Savage Summoning. So in the end of your opponent's turn, you can actually play Savage Summoning and then play one of your big creatures, especially when you're Eldrazi creatures, and attack him that very turn. So it's like a semi-haste thing that we can do. We also have some revival cards. Hymn of Rebirth, Resurrection, Karmic Guide, and Martial's Anthem. So even if these cards get taken care of by destruction, though, if they're exiled, well, at least they wasted their exile card, I guess. So yeah, it's basically ramp into big dudes. So the next 2 weeks there will be a few games played with this deck. I'm gonna play 2 one-on-one games, 2 multiplayer games, and that's it. And we're gonna hope for the best. Hopefully we can win some games with this. So the first game will be on Wednesday, I believe. So come back and enjoy that. And after 2 weeks we will also be posting the pimped version of this deck, where I show you what cards you can add to make this the deck even stronger, and so on and so on. But at the moment, I actually think this is a fine starting build. There's not a lot of things that I would want to change with this deck anyway for the pimped version, but there are a few cards, and we will know in 2 weeks what that will be. So yeah, thanks for watching, and the deck list is down below, as I've said, and it's a $5 MTG Online EDH Commander deck. There's a lot of words to say there. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button and leave a comment if there's anything you would like to say about this deck, or about anything else, really. Also leave suggestions what the next deck could be. If you have any favorite commander that you would like to see a $5 deck of, then let me know, and I will try and make that a reality. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.